YouTube live.
Oh yeah, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Let's fix this chair for my man Kush. Make it official. And be happy. We got 1 minute. We got done. Whatever there. Whatever it is.
The what?
Spanish music in the background. Okay. Couple of seconds. That's IG right there?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm just holding it right now, so. Right. 1 minute. What's the number again?
Oh, I don't even have a phone.
Okay.
I'm calling. Oh.
I have on the phone.
I have a phone, but I don't have it. I don't charge it. Look at that.
Oh. 1 second.
Joe, it's Kush, you already know. It's Kush, you already know. It's Kush, you already know.
Yeah. Fucking back. West Coast. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm fucking back from the West Coast, man. It's the fucking Jones hour, man. It's Monday, it's 7 o'clock. Ant Acid in the motherfucking building. What's good, baby?
What's Gucci?
Chilling, doggy. You know, I'm on my West Coast shit. Not really jet lagged. Probably gonna feel it later, but you know, I had to bless the people with the Kobe. You know, it was only right, man. It was a blessed time to be out there. Happy to see my family. Happy to see my pops, man. Shout out to my pops. We don't have to call in tonight, but you know, we always live on the IG and the YouTube every Monday, 7 o'clock, man. Mark it down, man. You need to be fucking with us, man. You need to be tuning in, rocking with the Jones Hour every Monday, because you know we come correct live, and that's how we do, B. Wrong or right, God?
Facts.
And if you miss it, you know, you got Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, and iHeartRadio. So you got options out here, man.
Yes, sir.
You got options out here. But man, let's go before we even start. Yo, shout out Kush, man. He can't be here tonight, but he got some, you know, family issues that he's going through, man. So we're gonna send our prayers to him. And he should be back next week. But if in the event that he's not, you know, it's all good, man. But keep him in your prayers and your thoughts, man, and his family, man. That's Kush. Also, I had to give a shout out to my man Pedro, man. Passed away when I was gone in California. That's the homie that I know from California. And you know, I really wanted to. I was really looking forward to seeing him out there. You know what I'm saying, on the West Coast, man. But unfortunately, his life was taken. And I gotta give him an RIP shout out, man, because that was really my dog. He was really one of the good ones, man. You know, just doing shit right, trying to grind for his family or whatnot, and just, you know, caught up in that West Coast shit, man. But that's my man P. Shout out to him and Kush. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the basketball. But before we get into the NBA, I gotta give another shout out to Coach K and Duke. You know what I'm saying? His last home game, I mean, he took down North Carolina. I kind of felt like that was gonna happen, but like, you know, he still did his thing. He has an amazing career. Somebody that I looked up to in coaching when I was at a point when trying to be a coach, and actually that point is never really passed. So Coach K is somebody I look up to, and is somebody that the greats definitely they definitely look up to and respect themselves, you know. So you already know what it is with that, man.
Word.
And let's get right into the NBA, bro. Let's get right into the NBA, bro. So we're gonna start with the Knicks and whatnot. I think you've seen the game with the Clippers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we got that big W. Probably a shocking W. I'm pretty sure anybody that bet that probably got some money on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But you know, what it was is that these young boys was on the court for a long period of time playing together, and they showed what kind of like what Tibbs is looking for when you really think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we've been saying to play the young boys, and he's been consistent on not wanting to do it, not giving them a chance. You know what I'm saying? But he breeds this defensive mind of wanting to build his team that way, and not realizing the athleticism that he has in these young boys that could actually play the type of defense you're actually looking to put on the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you've seen that with the Clippers when there was this period of time where it's McBride, it's Quickly, it's RJ, it's Cam Reddish, and it's Mitchell Robinson. You know what I'm saying? And that five right there, like, outscored the Clippers in like a 12-minute period that throughout the game that they was on the court together, like 30-6 or something like that. You know? So it's like it's going to show you, like, man, like, you got what you need there. You got to learn how to put it together.
Yep.
I feel like, I mean, I don't know if we're going to necessarily make a run with that. You know, would it be good? Beautiful. Can we make a 10 seed? Can we at least try to play it or something?
Yeah.
But if not, at least let's get these boys the professional reps that they need to be mentally prepared to even start building confidence that they actually could play in the NBA. That shit takes confidence.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just some shit you just wake up with and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Knicks could turn it around. But I think that's the format and the formula that Tibbs needs to stick to.
All we need is consistency and continuity.
Yeah. Talk that shit, Wolf Frazier.
Yeah.
Word up. And it's just like that we need that type of, like I said, that experience for these young boys. You know what I'm saying? To really put them, I feel like, where they need to be at. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we have nothing to lose right now.
Yeah.
You know, we have nothing to lose, and we're never going to get blessed enough to get the top pick. We're never going to get blessed enough to get it. You know? Like, you see what happened with the Pelicans and the other ones. They're supposed to be the 8th pick. All of a sudden, they get the 2 pick and the 1 pick.
Yeah,
we never get that lucky. We'll never get the 9th. Yeah. If we're supposed to get the 9th, we'll get the 12th. Like, we'll drop.
I feel like that number 1 pick is always gifted to a small market team where their big player leaves. And as soon as their big player leaves, they get that number one pick to get another big player.
Word.
You know, so the NBA is like, nah, we're not going to let this franchise die.
Yeah.
We're going to give you another number 1 player and you'll be all right because you're a small market team. Without that number 1 player, you are not relevant.
Word.
Like the Cavs, like the Pelicans, like so many, like there's a couple of other teams, you know what I mean? But like, especially the Cavs, you know, or the Pelicans, you know, they need it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, they need Minnesota. Like, you've seen those teams are the ones that get it, but like,
same thing.
I know exactly what you're saying. But I mean, at the same time, with that being said, it's like, you know, we need some help too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We need some help too. So hopefully, I mean, I know we're not gonna get a hot draft pick, but I mean, at least, you know, this run that these young boys is on actually could show some progress for the team and shit like that. But moving on, let's get into the Nets and Lakers, man. They've been on crazy losing streaks themselves, man. Like, last 20 games, both teams got way over 15 losses. You know what I'm saying? In the last 20, like, I think some of the moves that they need to do in terms of, like, you know, I think Westbrook, I think, would be better coming off the bench. I think he needs to start.
I think LeBron. I think LeBron changed the conversation after his 50-something point game.
Yeah.
And now no one's saying trade LeBron anymore. Now everyone knew what it was. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real about it. You know,
facts.
AD is not helping the situation though.
being injured and shit. Like,
yeah, he's just,
it's a big burden because he himself would take a lot of that pressure off of the both of them. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron performing the way he does to get to 50 something, then it all looks like it's Westbrook's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because how much can you blame AD if he's not playing? Because he's just not playing. You know, it's not like he's on the court and he's fucking up. Like, he's not on the court at all. You know, so the way the game is being played, it's nothing to really do with him when you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to actually pass the blame to anybody on that team. You know, I think they just need to mix it up again, like similar to the Knicks is doing. You know, put Westbrook on the bench, put maybe a couple of these shooters and these players that do good with LeBron around him and play around him. You know what I'm saying? And then let Westbrook run that second unit where he could be the primary ball handler. He could be the primary person to get to in there, and they're facilitating through him. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And then when they both got to be on the court at the same time, then you know it's LeBron's team. Like, play your part, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's the way it got to be for that time. In terms of the Nets, I think part of it is always going to be with the non-consistent play of Kyrie with the rest of the team. You know, I mean, I don't know what has Ben Simmons been playing?
No, not yet.
Not yet, right? So you don't know what you're gonna get from him just yet. You know, Durant can only do so much with those players around him. They're good role players. There's a bunch of good role players, but there's nobody that could take over the scoring. You know what I'm saying? Blake Griffin is not the same Blake Griffin. LaMarcus Aldridge is not the same LaMarcus Aldridge, and so on and so on with the when you look at the names on that roster.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Not consistently.
Not consistently.
Yeah. Not so like Blake will like surprise you here and there, you know, but like if they're completely depleted, like he'll surprise you, you know, but. Consistently, if you just leave him out there, he's not going to give you anything really. You know,
none of them. They're all role players. They're not going to have big games here and there. You know, maybe a double here and there, and shit like that. But they're not going to get you more than like 12 a game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On a regular basis. So that's not going to really do much for you. You know, when you think about it. And they gotta, in terms of the Nets, they gotta wait, but hope that when everybody comes together, they can figure it out quick. That is not going to take them games to build that same continuity that so many other teams are looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna be able to make up that time in the playoffs.
Oh
at the end of the season.
James Harden kind of fucked them. I mean, James Harden screwed them, and the Kyrie situation screwed them over. You know, but in general, like having all three of those guys on your roster, paying that salary, and then having to trade him away, you know, like it doesn't do you any justice. You're just left at the end of the season with like a depleted roster, and all you got is a bunch of fucking bench players, you know, that mean nothing. You know, like who's outside of that rotation of those three guys?
Yeah.
Who's the best player outside of that?
I don't know.
Who's the best player outside of that?
I don't know.
Claxton?
Yeah.
Bruce Brown?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, so I don't know what's going to come up with the Nets with that. And you see what the Lakers doing. Even the Warriors a little bit has been on somewhat of a slide. And I think that's kind of due to, I think Klay was kind of rushed into a role that he might not have been ready for and probably should have been eased into it, you know, because you're expecting the same Klay Thompson output that's not really adding up. And when you had someone like Jordan Poole that was in the game, they was we got the phone going off. Jordan Poole, they had Jordan Poole in the game, and he was giving them numbers that Klay is not really giving them right now. And I think that's part of the slide. I think what they need to do is probably maybe switch that back and let Klay ease into more minutes a game, and then, see if he could find some of those old stretches that he would, just go off and bang multiple shots, have these big quarters. See if he could do that coming off the bench before you just thrust him back into a starting role, because Klay, because the Warriors, I mean, they're a solid team, but they've taken some L's too. and with Clay, with that going down with Clay, I think that's an issue. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was saying Clay needs to maybe come off the bench and let Jordan Poole start.
Oh yeah, Jordan Poole's fucking killing it.
Yeah, so I think they kind of rushed and thought Clay was going to be the same old Clay, and that's not really.
I mean, we saw that after game one. We got excited over.
I know that, but they haven't seen it yet.
They
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So that's going to be on them for them to make a
little reality check.
Yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen with that. But let's also give some other teams some shout outs. Like, man, the Bucks and the Suns killing.
We thought that. Like,
No, but I mean, like, let's give them the flowers, though.
Yeah. Remember when we did our early season predictions?
Yeah.
We overestimated certain teams. But there was other teams, like, I estimated the Suns going high, and now they're looking like they're going to go high, in the West. But in the beginning of the season, they did not look like that.
Yeah. They had a slow start, and then it all started clicking, and they wound up getting like a quick 15 in a row type shit.
Yeah.
And then it was like, straight coasting, the way the Suns do when they get on that run. I think part of that was some of the injuries that they, I think Booker was late to returning back. You know what I'm saying?
It's getting that feel under you, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So, but then, like I said, in the Heat is like number one. Look out for the Bulls, man. Hopefully Lonzo comes back in enough time for the playoffs so that they can make a nice run. I would hate for all this work that DeRozan has been putting in, just to go unlooked. He has been killing. He has been putting up MVP type of numbers. And
DeRozan and Levine are a good tandem.
Yeah, they are.
But just having DeRozan and Levine, not having not having the ball and not having Caruso do not help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when all of them are together, fire.
Yeah, and when those players are all in the rotation for them, it's scary because the offense and defense almost doesn't really lose on either side with any of the combinations.
Every player is dangerous with the ball in their hands.
Yeah.
From one standpoint or another.
Or on the defensive side too, on the other side too, one-on-one locking them down.
Caruso is fucking dangerous, bro.
His defense is
he's today's day's Patrick Beverly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fact.
He puts it in. Pause. Pause. Yeah, so we in March, man. We in March, so it's real. It's real right here for the NBA as we get into the last stretch of the season. Probably about, I would say, 6 weeks or so left in the regular season before the playoffs start. There's a lot of big games. All of them have meaning now. And this is kind of like, and you know what? You know what also that I'm also mad about with the Knicks, man? Because I was saying this in game 20, man. I was saying this in game 20. Let them young boys play and take the L's then. Don't try to get these W's, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to really matter now when the bigger games are at the end of the season.
Doesn't make any sense.
You know what I'm saying? You should have been trying these rotations earlier so that you could really have known. If you would have known this rotation right here in game 20, we'd be the 7th seed right now.
Yeah, it's like we'd be right now.
Yeah, we'd be on the cusp of playing or not playing. You know what I'm saying?
No one wants to see that shit.
You know?
Nobody.
Like, come on, dog. Fucking it up, man. Subscribe to the Jones Hour, man. We dropping jewels every fucking Monday, dog. Kush and Acid and
Jones.
We born to die. We are born to fucking die. All right, man. So I gotta listen. That's it for the NBA, man. We're gonna switch off into the NFL real quick, man. Breaking news today. Oh shit.
You done fucked up.
Yeah. On the breaking news, you fucked up moment of the week. Happening today. Wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons, Calvin Ridley, suspended for the entire 2022 season, if not more, for betting on NFL games during the season.
Wow.
Betting on the games. Young Pete Rose in the fucking building. I mean, I think you knew this was gonna happen once you made the the accessibility of gambling so easy, like it's on your phone and app and all of that shit.
True. But I think if you let time pass long enough, eventually there'll just be another person. Like history always repeats itself.
No.
You have to wait until everyone forgets about to teach all their kids not to do that.
No, because we had the gambling scandal in the NBA with the refs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That Kobe's my man. Rest in peace to motherfucking Kobe. I love Kobe Bryant. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
He's
my favorite player ever.
Go.
You know what I'm saying? But Sacramento should have beat them. I think it was the 99 playoffs or the 2000 playoffs. In that game 7. It was clear. That same referee that was indicted and sent to jail and all that was the same referee in that game. He said it in the game after the fact. You know what I'm saying? People forget that. And Kobe's my man. I don't want to take nothing from him. And that's Kobe and Shaq. That's Kobe and Shaq. That's 8. This jersey right here. 96, 97 type shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's rookie year for him. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real.
Kobe figuring it out years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Sacramento was supposed to win that series. And they didn't because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been a lot of scandals in terms of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, just right now, in terms of the NFL, in terms of how big the gambling is, in terms of fantasy and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? You're telling me no NFL player has a fantasy football team? You know what I'm saying? You're telling me no NFL player has a fantasy football team where they actually have themselves on it?
No,
and they're not trying to go off every week?
Yeah, no, it makes more sense to do fantasy though, but and to have personal bets between your friends and family and that type of stuff, similar to what we do.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That shit is not a problem. Personal, platonic bets, I bet you $10 you can't, shit like that. We're not talking about none of that. We're talking about if he's knocked and suspended, he has to be bidding on probably Atlanta to lose. You know how shitty Atlanta was this year?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he didn't do shit all season.
Yep.
He was horrible.
Yep.
You know?
That's the reason.
So it's like you could think of it and see it yo, maybe this dude was actually playing like that because he was betting against Atlanta every fucking week and winning.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're going to lose. I'm betting against it. Guaranteed money.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed. Because even the dumbest bet. Yeah, the phone is off. No phone this week. Fuck. But they he fucked up with that. He definitely fucked up with that. With the I don't know how you're not gonna not realize when you see that you playing with a thin line once you cross that line. You know what I'm saying? Once you cross that line as a player and betting on the games that you're actually playing in or something like that, dog, that's different. That's different, bro. That's different. That's like saying you're not really making enough money and you want to make some extra side money and you trying to fucking swindle the outcome of the game, dog. And only you know what's happening.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It's grimy. Calvin Ridley.
No fucking sense.
Calvin Ridley, dog. Son. You fucked up, bro. You done messed up with that one. You know? And I ain't having you on fantasy, but definitely not gonna have you next year now. Ain't gonna be nobody saying. Grimy. Grimy. Alright, let's get into the
I'll be surprised if he plays again. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a big integrity, unless it's a big thing that comes out. That was the other part I was gonna put out. Don't be surprised if there's now a bunch of new players that come out with this. You know what I'm saying? Players that may be popular or not popular. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see different circumstances, I didn't bet on this type of thing, but I definitely made bets or whatever like that. And there's not gonna be no real way to prove wrong or right. You know what I'm saying?
There is ways of
proving. There's proving. Well, if it's on an app, you got all the history right there.
Yeah.
If there's a federal investigation, they're gonna be even if you deleted all the history, they're gonna have a backup on that.
Very easy. Very easy.
They're gonna know everything. They're gonna know everything.
But
outside an electronic paper trail of it.
Outside of that shit, I don't know if there's gonna be numerous people out there just because we have it just legalized over here. You know, it's not like it was nationwide that sports gambling has been legalized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, if that happens, then I would say, all right, maybe there's going to be an issue coming up where a lot of players are going to be doing it. But at this point, you should know that you're not supposed to be doing that in general.
Yeah.
You know, like that's against the fucking rules. You know, he knew that, so you know, I mean, like you said, he done fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, so
he
what's
really
next?
did. Yeah, he really did. So we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, what's next is I was gonna get into the baseball, bro.
Oh,
Baseball, real quick.
little
The
lockout.
lockout is still in effect. I mean, when we talked about this 2 weeks ago, we were saying like you got a week to come to a deal.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're a week past the week you were supposed to come up with a deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think the longer you wait now, the more and more evident it could be that there might not be a season.
Yeah.
Or a severe shortened season where it's going to just take away. And it's like, you know, the owners are not making it easier on themselves if they really want to win this bread. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not win this bread, but, you know, make back some of this bread that they lost from this pandemic year with all the no fans and shit like that.
Yeah, so
you know?
what exactly is the situation right now?
No, it seemed like, you know...
Why would they hold out?
No, it's because the collective bargaining agreement before this, the players gave up a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then realizing that they did that, they're trying to get back as much as they can.
Yeah,
the owners are trying to slow play that. Really,
I mean, isn't
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that's what the standstill is.
Isn't the MLB like one of the Isn't the MLB and NFL like they're not like tax, like they have like the different tax brackets like as an organization? That's the reason why like organizations like you know, just in general, MLB doesn't have caps.
Yeah.
Right. So they don't have caps.
No, but they have revenue sharing.
Okay.
That's what they do.
Okay.
So to compensate for the lack of a cap, like Yankees is one of the most sold popular teams all over the country, world in terms of merchandise. Yeah. But the money that they make in the merchandise,
small piece of that
goes to the other teams or the Brewers or whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So those popular teams like the Red Sox, you know, like the Dodgers, the Yankees, you know what I'm saying? Those big market money teams are given percentages of their revenue that they made on merch sales to other organizations for whatever they are.
Yeah, I always question that on how for a league to not have caps, but yet their players get paid so little. Yeah. Compared to other sports. Yeah. You know, so. Yeah. I mean, also they play way more games, you know, and I understand that it's like people consider it less physically enduring. But when you're playing that much and you're taking away that much from your life, you know, like you should be getting paid if you're a star of your sport just as much as the other stars of other sports. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way. And the worst part about it is like some of the NFL contracts are some of the lowest. Like every year you see the highest paid quarterback ever, the highest paid wide receiver contract every year. You know what I'm saying? Every year is going up and somebody else is taking over that new thing. But that's happening now. And I mean, you're looking at it over years of how long has football been around? How long have they been making millions of dollars? NFL is the most popular sport in this country. Yeah. You know? Yeah. NBA is the most popular American sport in the world. Like NBA worldwide is almost on a soccer level, is nearing approaching.
I thought the actual viewership has surpassed. I thought the viewership surpassed this season. No. Football, like in general, NFL got surpassed by NBA. Oh yeah. Yeah, this season. Oh yeah. Right, during like COVID and stuff like that, everything that's going on, that they've actually surpassed like the actual like viewership over it. Yeah, but no, you're definitely right, and I actually think a lot of it has to do with fantasy, and a lot of it has to do with sports gambling in general. And sports gambling. Yeah,
that goes back to my man Calvin over there.
Yeah, because now you have people that are in Ohio that are watching not just their own team's games, they're watching fucking everybody's games. Right. You know what I mean? Like because. You know, they're gambling on those teams. They're, you know, like it doesn't like no matter where it's from, you know, like that's the way it goes. If they're having the fantasy, same thing for you. You know, like you got fucking Dak
and CD
and CD on your fucking. So you're gonna watch Cowboys games.
Unfortunately,
yeah. It's getting that viewership, bro.
Yeah. They got me.
Mm-hmm.
They got me. I'm a statistic.
Yeah.
I am a statistic.
And then you have people that are just nerds, with the NBA.
But I also won my Super Bowl.
On the NBA side, people that are just fucking nerds that are watching everything as well. You know what I mean? Like getting League Pass. A League Pass, you can't even watch your own team. You have to watch. You have to have your cable subscription to watch your own team, and then and then have League Pass for the rest of the league.
All right, hold on. Yo. What up, Paps?
What's up, bro?
Oh, fresh from Cali. Cali calling. Cali back in the building. What's going on?
I'm good. I got nothing to talk about as far as any professional teams, but I played against and with my son.
Oh shit.
2 Sundays in a row, some ball.
Oh shit.
And it was tight.
Yes.
All we needed was my boy Anthony and Kush. That was it.
Yeah, we was balling. We was definitely balling.
Together or against each other?
No, both.
All right.
But not 1-on-1 or nothing like that. No, together we was on the team. We was killing.
I was about to say, it's like you called up. I was waiting for him to be like, I busted that ass. I was
If he would have, trust me, that would have probably been the first sentence. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Like before you had even started it, you already got that.
Facts. Yeah, but it was a great time, man. I was loving the vibe out there. West Coast palm trees and sunny days. I know it's still nice over there right now. It's only 4:30, right?
Oh yeah, sunny as hell right now.
Oh
sunny
yeah.
As hell.
Yeah.
My guy got lucky. He came back and it's like the hottest day so far this winter. It's like 70, like almost 70 degrees
today.
Well, you know he brought it with him. He brought it with him.
God looked out for me. He said, the kid Jones coming back. We're not gonna do him 30 with 30. We're gonna drop a little 70 for him, and then when we drop the temperature to 30, he'll already be inside home.
Yeah, adjusted.
There you go. He looked out for the kid.
Let him get ready for it. So
word up.
That was it. Fellas, I love you, Brian. I already missed you. Next time you get out of my car, and it's always wonderful to hear your voice.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jones.
How's it going, Jones?
Yeah, man. See you soon, Pops, man. Love you, man.
All right, love you, son.
Later, man. Jones with the check-in.
Was he expecting for you to be on the show
today?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I told him. Right. I told him when we planned the trip, like I want to be back on Monday. That's why I took the 6 a.m. flight today. That's why I'm a little wired right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. You left early
up
there.
With that 3-hour difference.
Better yet, you left out there, and it's like 2 hours after or an hour after you left. Time wise, and you're like, shit, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
I spent how many hours in the air, and it's only 7, whatever, 8, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was like it was like a 4.5 hour flight. Like 4.5 hours, 5.5 hours. Because we took a whole hour to leave. We were sitting in the fucking runway for like an hour before we took off. So
that shit happens all the time.
Always. Well, speaking of Cali, man, I got a top 5.
Top 5?
You already.
Joe, we gonna die. It's Kush, you already know.
It's Kush. It's Kush. It's Kush. Oh, so it's not really a top 5 per se. But I was in Cali. And I had to get on my, chronic shit. You know what I'm saying? On my West Coast shit, I got 5 buds for you right now. 5 buds that if you're ever in California, when you go to one of these dispensaries, you might want to smoke one of these buds. Feel what I'm saying? Number 5, Biscotti.
Biscotti!
Hey, over there. It's the Biscotti over here. You know what I'm saying? You roll that shit up and you smoke it, huh? The Biscotti. You want to get some of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you try to go to these dispensaries, man. Try to go to some of these spots that are a little bit on the low. Got some good deals. You might be able to get 10 grams for $40 of something like a biscotti. You know what I'm saying?
Biscotti!
Do you right? Something like a number 4 alien cookies. That's new shit. I didn't even know about that. I didn't know alien cookies till I was just over there. So alien cookies is new shit. I'm putting East Coast on. There's some shit you probably want to look out for. Also, Sunset Mac.
That I haven't heard of.
Yeah, this Sunset Mac is actually a strand of the alien cookies. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mix of some shit and some other shit, but it's banging. You know, hybrid. You know them hybrids hit different. You know what I'm saying? That was number 3. Number 2, cherry pie. Now I'm not talking about the one your grandma make. It's that different shit.
Cherry pie is a classic.
Cherry pie, Cali Bud, and number 1, which so far has been my favorite bud of the weekend, or the week, or 2 weeks that I was out there actually. Peanut butter Kush.
It's Kush, you already know.
Oh yeah, top 5 buds.
Top 5?
Top 5 buds in the
Top 5?
Damn, we are breezing through the show, bro. We're breezing through the show, bro. Well, let's get into.
This week's contestants in Gladiator Deathmatch are RoboCop and Terminator.
Ooh, kid. RoboCop versus Terminator. Now this. First of all, this brings me back to my essence of my childhood. Because when Ann brought this up as a suggestion, I immediately was like, yes, we need to do it. But it was from anybody that had Sega Genesis. If you're from my age era and you had Sega, this is not PlayStation 1. This is Sega Super Nintendo times.
Mm-hmm.
Feel what I'm saying? RoboCop versus Terminator was that shit. Like, you was going bonkers with RoboCop, blasting everything. Mad Terminators coming at you. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And they would all, this is like the first time you see him blood. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of those, like, you know, you go from stage to stage, board to board type shit like that. But, you know, you just plugging everybody. And the blood at that time and the gore at
blood.
Yes, at that time for me as a kid at like 12, 11, it's like the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like the flyest. It's like when Mortal Kombat came out and then they dropped the blood code. ABACABB.
Mm-hmm. To get that real arcade cabinet experience.
Yeah, that you could get the real fatalities.
Brutality.
And then all the letters turn red and it says, "Get over here!
Get over here!"
Blood code. Now, back to the deathmatch. RoboCop versus Terminator. Now let's get back to the backgrounds of both. RoboCop's a machine with a real mind. You know what I'm saying? Kind of feels empathy and shit though. He's a cop. He's trying to, take care of shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He has a human person.
He has a human person inside of him.
Yeah.
Even though he's made of metal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he bucks shit up.
Yeah.
He bucking. He all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you remember that big machine he fought and shit like that, fuck that shit up. That was gangster. That was probably the highlight of RoboCop. You know what I'm saying? Now, Terminator Gully.
Yeah. That's a different story. It's not a human being inside of a robot.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking robot that's made to be like a human being.
Yeah. And I think that's the difference in the fight. And I'm going with Terminator, bro. I'm saying Terminator, like, he could eat all those bullets. You've seen him do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's eating the bullets and like taking all of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just kept on going. Like, that's not going to be enough for RoboCop, all the bullets. But if Terminator gets a hold of RoboCop, what is he going to do? You know what I'm saying? What's he going to be able to do?
Kind of facts. Not as mobile.
Yeah.
Definitely not as mobile.
No.
But my G got more weaponry just like inside of him.
He got a full arsenal. Like,
yeah, he's just built the weapons, bro.
Terminator's gonna have to, like ride on the motorcycle doing the one shotgun shit. That might not work for him.
Terminator got a flip for guns and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Terminator.
RoboCop got him on deck, bro.
And you remember Terminator 2 Judgment Day?
Yeah.
You remember when they met the
T2?
Yeah, T2. But no, remember when they met Sarah Connor's like Mexican family member in the desert in the underground bunker, and he had all of that shit. Terminator gonna need all of that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a gladiator death match, what if it's just the hands?
I mean, RoboCop can't help it, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's built in him. Like that's the differential. That's why I'm going RoboCop.
Yeah,
like motherfucker probably got a self-destruct button or some shit on him.
Yeah, but you still lost though. But then you lost though.
I mean, you still lost.
Yeah.
I mean, declaring a tie if you get the other person at the same time.
I'm going straight Terminator. I'm saying my man Arnold coming through.
All right.
He gonna bitch slap homie. He gonna have his homegirl come through and the youngin. You know what I'm saying? The youngin gonna like trick him like, help, I need help. Nope. Rocked him, set him up, Terminator done.
All I know is that by the end of that fight, Terminator's not gonna have any skin on him. It's just gonna be straight up bullet holes.
Yeah. He's gonna be full. He's gonna be full machine by the end. It's not gonna be Arnold Schwarzenegger no more. Nah, that's a fact. I give you that, bro. But let us know what you think. We're gonna put a poll up. Terminator, RoboCop versus Terminator in a death match. I'll put it on the story for the Jones Hour. Check it out and make a vote, man. Fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? But you got anything you want to say, bro?
Nah, I don't got anything like generally that I want to say. Dropping jewels and knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Knowledge.
Nah, you're not no knowledge, right? Yeah, man. I think that's it for the Jones Hour this evening, man. We set it up. Did a quick little 40-something minute joint. It's a Jones little 40-minute joint.
Yeah, it's minus the Kush.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We need a Kush. But Kush always here with us, man. So again, sending prayers out to him.
Word. Our prayers to his family, man.
And the fam, you already know. See y'all in the check-in. And yeah, man, we out. Catch us next week, Sunday, 7 o'clock. I mean, not Sunday, Monday, 7 o'clock. Jones Hour, we live, man, and might be a special guest. Oh, Kush about to call in.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? I do have a guest next week for us.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Kush, you got to call my personal phone, Kush. Let's see if he calls in. Let's wait a little bit. Call my personal phone, Doug. Let's wait a little bit. Oh, so we might have a guest, man?
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, the owner of Fly High Hoagies, this edibles company.
Okay.
They do just straight Philly cheesesteaks, all edible Philly cheesesteaks. So we get a couple Philly cheesesteaks. Try this shit out on the show.
What?
Word.
Oh, Kush right on time.
Turn left in 5 places.
It's Kush, you already know.
Yeah.
It's Kush, you already know. It's Kush, you already know.
What's goody?
What
What up, Brody?
What's going on, my brother?
How you holding up, Dougie?
We good, man. We good. We we just gotta do the do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep our head down, push forward. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all touching this shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my wife.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to Miss Kush. Miss Kush in the building. Miss Kush in the building.
But I caught it, my flight got delayed and shit, so I caught it late. Y'all having a 40-minute show?
Yeah, we breezed through everything without you here, man. It was like, damn, we missed you so much. We was like, fuck, we even 20 minutes dedicated to Kush. And that's it.
My fault, man. I just touched Chicago country, so.
Oh, Chicago country. Wow.
I'm trying to get used to the roads out here while I'm stopping.
Damn. This boy in Dallas, Texas. Yo, son. Get some barbecue. Definitely get some barbecue.
Get the jack in the box.
Get a steak.
Nah, get like a steak or a rib or some shit, man.
Yeah, get a dry rub.
Yeah,
Not
man,
even
you
sauce.
Yeah, you get a dry rub, right?
Yeah,
you gotta get some. Yeah, you gotta get some fly shit, bro.
Yeah, some brisket, some roasted dry rub, dog.
Yeah, that shit.
You know, and
yeah,
yeah,
that shit.
Yeah,
that shit right there.
Other parts of the South are more barbecue, like the sauce shit. You know, like you want, yeah.
Yo, so I missed a lot of the show.
So we'll give you a brief. We're gonna give you a brief rundown. First time ever, brief rundown. Okay.
Okay. Well, I just had a few things to kind of touch on.
Oh well, as I run it down, you say if there's a thing to touch on. Yeah. Okay. Young boys with the Knicks. Young boys. Okay. Okay. Nets, Lakers, and Warriors losing streaks.
Everybody's gonna be alright. Maybe except the Nets, because Ben Simmons acting a little soft.
That's what we said.
Yeah. Wow, Kush, just like you was here without even being here.
Yeah, we said that. Pool would fill that plug for the Warriors.
Then we gave out the shout outs to Bucks, Suns, and Heat, Bulls. See if they got to get some other players with the injuries coming back with that. You fucked up moment of the week was Calvin Ridley. Don't know if you know about that.
No, what happened with Calvin?
Your boy Calvin Ridley got suspended for the season for betting on NFL games.
Oh. So was that the mental health issue?
Oh.
He's mentally unstable, so he went
out.
Wow,
it all makes sense now.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I can't play. I feel so sad. I lost 10 bags on our game.
Word.
I thought Matt Ryan was going to throw me a touchdown.
Wow. I forgot about that part. All I remember that he was being. All I remembered. This is why we missed Kush, because all I remember was like, yo, he was doing shitty this year. Imagine he was betting on them to lose because he was playing so shitty.
Yeah. You know what? And I really can't say if he has mental issues or not. Like, I'm just being a dick when I say that. However, my nigga, it's just him and Ben Simmons doing this in the same year, within the same few months. I'm just saying, right? Within the first few months, bro. Like that's just this year. There's people out here that's really suffering, bro.
Word.
You know what I mean? That's really going through it. And y'all. And y'all want to go and push your just to cover up your ass, man. Bro, it's like me taking 10 to get a discount or some shit, bro. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's reality, bro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, good. You deserve to be fucked up this week.
Yep, you fucked up. We touched briefly on the MLB lockout, like the potential ramifications with that. I don't know if you want to touch on that.
MLB. Quick thing on that. It's really now all on the owners because the players have no leverage, so the owners are just trying to talk about it. So if the owners really cared about the game and the fans, they we'll have the game back right now.
Yeah. Well, I just brought it up because like 2 weeks ago we was at we had 1 week to get it right, and now we're 1 week past that 1 week right.
Yep.
To get it right.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was. That's how I brought it up.
People with season tickets, they're screwed. People that want to take their kids for the first time, they're so that's a mess, man.
Yeah.
We
got the Mets hat for you over here, bro. We're going to Mets hat for you, man.
Oh, nice.
Put it right on the chair.
I appreciate it.
You already know.
And then that was it, basically. That was it with the sports. So let me hear what you got to say, baby.
Shorty's wife from the WNBA, Captain Russia.
Oh, Grinder, yeah.
Oh, Grinder,
yeah. For hemp oil.
Hashish oil.
Hashish.
Yeah, and I think Russia's just, overcompensated is the wrong word, but you guys know what I'm trying to get at. Like, they're going hard right now, bro.
They're
going hard.
They're going for like 10 years, bro.
Oh, bro. They going hard with everything they're doing right now. They are not making friends.
Yeah.
They are not making friends. We talked about a little bit how this might get more ugly before it gets prettier. Well,
this is just the tip of the iceberg, man. If this is nowhere near how ugly it could get, if it really was gonna get ugly, you know what I'm saying?
No. This is the story. Now you touch America. You know what I mean? We was not involved, bro. We was not involved.
I know how hard it is to get anything weed oriented in that part of the world. You know what I mean? I've been to Finland before, and I couldn't get weed anywhere or anything related to weed anywhere. You know, it just wasn't happening. You know, so I can understand why someone would go and smuggle it in and out, take it in with them and then try to take it back with them. You know,
especially someone from an athletic background.
But didn't she get caught leaving with it?
Yes, she was trying to back. She was trying to come back to the States.
Yeah,
everything that's happening.
She's a fucking moron. She's the dum dum because she's the dum dum trying to come back with it. All right, if you're trying to come back to the U.S., you don't need that. You know what I mean? You could go get that somewhere else. You know?
Listen, true. I'm not gonna knock it, right? I'm not gonna knock it. But bro, everybody's seeing, and what do you know? Maybe she forgot that she had it in her bag. It's a little, you don't know.
No, it's a possibility.
I mean, it is possible, but I mean, the timing of the situation is what's really, really got her in a fucked up situation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like any other time they probably would have just let her rock.
And then they're legal in Phoenix, so I can totally understand how she's smoking.
It's gonna put us in a pickle though, as America, because now we gotta try to get her out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be harder than we think, But after some time, I don't think it'll be. I think she'll be able to get out. You know what I'm saying? But she's definitely gonna be continuing to sit in jail, that she is right now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's not smart on her. You know what I mean? If she got in there with it, she didn't need to leave with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I would think that the point of it would probably have been to I got something now while I'm in Russia.
Yeah.
Going back to America, I could go to my
throw that shit out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, listen, y'all. I had a few more things, but we're gonna talk about it next week. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe.
Much love, Kush.
Later, Kush.
Later, man.
It's Kush, you already know.
But. That was Kush with the last minute calling. Yeah, that Brittany Griner situation is gonna be crazy. Yeah, man. But that's it, man. Jones Hour, episode 7, season 2, right?
Yep, season 2, episode 7.
Season 2, episode 7.
We might be completely wrong with that, but
we might be, but it sounds good though.
Yeah.
So let's just rock. And fuck with us next week, man. We live always, man. Every Monday.
Now you see now, you done fucked up.